Yo, what's up YouTube? Welcome to Tay TV. In my reaction video for today, I will be reacting to What Happens Now from Ken. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Whatever videos you guys would like me to react to, leave it in the comment section and I will react to it. Follow me on my social medias below in the comment section below. Let's get straight into this video. And before I get into this video, as you guys know, Ken went to Mexico and he got sick while he's in Mexico, but he's doing better. I'm glad he's actually doing better, but this trip changed his life. So we're going to get straight into this video. We're going to get a update on how he's doing now. So but again, because while he was, well, we'll watch it.
So what's going on, Ken Poe? We are back with another video, and I'm not gonna lie, I actually was I didn't know if I wanted to make this video or not, because I felt like I was just kind of dragging this situation, even though in reality it's not really dragging. Like, things are happening constantly, day by day, things like that. But I didn't know if I wanted to constantly keep talking about it. You know, I didn't want to feel like I was like chasing cloud or, you know, trying to gain sympathy off this situation or things like that.
I get where Ken's coming from.
I just get on here and just share what I've been going through and the updates of, you know, recent doctor's visits and things like that. So with that being said, you know, I'm not here like asking for sympathy or anything from you. I'm just sharing what I've been going through and the things that I've been dealing with, and, you know, how they've affected me, and, you know, what I've learned from them and things like that, and how it also affects, you know, the content and everything going forward. You know, that's pretty much the gist of it. Like,
how it affects the content going forward.
Because Zoe's in her crate because she's not been acting right. But as you can see in her crate, she's still not acting right.
She's not acting right.
Her out because I feel like it's gonna do more harm than good for the video if I keep her in there and she makes all of this noise. And she knows what she's doing because she knows how I am. Alright, so we back. So, like I was saying, I didn't want to feel like I was gaining cloud or anything like that. But anyway, kind of want to get on here and give you guys an update of, you know, my past, I guess, like, week or whatnot of doctor's visits and everything that I've been through. So obviously, there's going to be like clips and everything inserted. And you guys will just see how the format of the video goes as we get along. But anyway, so in the past week, right now it is a new week. It is Tuesday, so we're talking about last week. Last week, Monday, Zoe had an appointment. She went and got her nails clipped. Tuesday, I had which was Tuesday, an orthopedic appointment for my knee.
Orthopedic for his knee. Okay. That's his knee. That's the knee he was talking about that had got fluid in and they had to take it out.
I finally got the bandage taken off my leg, and this is not the prettiest look that I would have expected. So hopefully we can get the staples taken out today. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too hopeful of getting them taken out because this doesn't look the prettiest, but I'm not a doctor, so we'll just let them decide. But yeah, this is actually the first time I've seen a scar since I got the surgery, so yeah, we're hopeful. You can see where they drew like the little lines, where they pretty much was probably just mapping out how they gonna cut me open and whatnot. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I'm hoping to get the stitches taken out because if I do, probably start getting a little bit more function in my knee. But this makes a lot of sense where I can't lift my leg because these staples it's longer than I thought. I thought it was a small cut, but it's actually a really, really, really long cut all the way from pretty much the top of my knee all the way to the bottom of it. So it's definitely disgusting. And I've never had stitches or anything like this in my life. So
wow.
Like I said, this is all new to me. Like one day at a time, really. One day at a time. It's like the crazy part about it, we actually got to come right back to this exact same doctor's office in the morning, tomorrow morning, because then I have a cardiology appointment, and they'll do
cardiology.
Just on the road to recovery. That's really all it is. Just here, on light skin. It's not the prettiest look. I'm going to have to put a warning. People may find this very graphic. And this is the bandage. As you can see, it took pretty much all my hair off, so you can imagine that hurt incredibly bad when I was getting this taken off. Got the staples off. Wasn't too bad. It's a little pinchy. So now you have to put strips on it. Yeah, put strips on it. Okay. Yeah, she said 4 weeks. So as you can see, I finally got the staples taken out of my knee. I finally am able to walk around without the wrap on and things like like that. But as you can also see, the knee is still swelled from the surgery and whatnot, and there is still some pain there, and it is still a little difficult. Well, it's still very
Wow, he
difficult to
still has
walk.
some
I
pain.
cannot run. It still won't bend, and all of these things. It's
His
like a
knee
work in
can't
progress.
bend.
I do have to do physical therapy because we're gonna.
Your knee can't. Oh wow, yeah, he has to be
Or
careful.
leave your brand. Offer your clients a seamless booking experience. Sell your products on a silky smooth platform and nourish your audience with expert blog content. Unlock your
We're gonna fast forward to Friday. I had a meeting with my infectious disease doctor over a Zoom call. When I was showing him how much I could bend it, which isn't much, he was like, hey, you probably should go ahead and sign up for some physical therapy because, you know, we really want to get that range of motion and everything back for you. Wednesday, I had a cardiology appointment. At first, I was very unsure what this appointment was about because I wasn't given any kind of details as to what this appointment would, like what I would be doing, like I did for the orthopedic. Like for the orthopedic appointment, I already knew they were going to take the wrap off. I already knew the staples were coming out. I knew all of this ahead of time. For the cardiology appointment, I had no idea what was going on. I had no idea what they were going to talk about. All I knew is that it had something to do with my chest and my heart. So I had an EKG performed. And if you don't know what that is, I don't know.
An electrocardiogram records the electrical signal from the heart to check for different heart conditions. Electrodes are placed on the chest to record the heart's electrical signals, which cause the heart to beat. The signals are shown as waves on an attached computer monitor or printer.
Apparently it's supposed to monitor or check something about your heart or your heart's condition or things like that. Long story short, my heart is very well, thankfully, and they didn't detect anything that could possibly be a heart issue. In that appointment, we did get, I guess, sort of like some good and bad news. Good news is, well, I don't know how I want to frame it. It's just news. We're just gonna call it news. So she did tell me that there was no way to kind of monitor the heart infection while I am undergoing, you know, the treatment for penicillin. Meaning, like, they can monitor the bacteria infection in my bloodstream because I have to get blood once a week in order that would be sent to a lab to see if the bacteria is still in there. Thankfully, the bacteria hasn't been in my bloodstream for about 3 weeks now. There's no way for them to monitor the actual heart infection. Pretty much it's like a waiting game. What I was informed of is, just to give you a little context, when I was in the hospital and I did a T procedure, and when they first seen the heart infection, it was about 1.4 centimeters by, I can't remember height, or in one way that they measured it was a 1.4 centimeters big. That is also the reason why they decided, or why they wanted to do surgery, because I guess in medical terms, I'm not sure if you guys are medical professionals, please feel free to jump in, but I'm just trying to reiterate what I was told, but I could also be wrong. But I was told if something like something like that, if it's bigger than 1 centimeters, is considered large. That is a criteria for surgery. That is kind of what we're hoping doesn't happen. So at the end of, you know, my 6-week period, and when, you know, I come up off the penicillin and whatnot, I had to do another T procedure in August that would then check the heart infection. There's 3 things that can happen. You know, obviously this is a very nervous thing, but there's 3 things that can happen. 1, the heart infection could be bigger than 1 centimeter still, and we would have to revisit the idea of heart surgery, which, you know, obviously that would be a major blow to, you know, everything. Number 2, the heart infection could be smaller than 1 centimeter, and then we would have to discuss a course of action as to how we would proceed from there, whether there's more antibiotics or, you know, other options. Or number 3, which would be the best, the heart infection is just completely gone. So obviously we're rooting for number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2 is not a bad option, but we don't want number 1 to happen. We don't want heart surgery. We don't want the heart infection to still be bigger than 1 centimeter. We don't want any of that. So that is pretty much the basis of what's going on right now. Like right now it's a waiting game, waiting to see about the heart infection. And like I said, I do have to do physical therapy because my knees is for some reason it's bad, and it hasn't had any major leaps in like healing. It's kind of plateaued. Like this is where it's at. This is like take 2. Lift my leg out assistance. Make sense? Ready? I know
Wow.
it don't seem like much, but that hurts. And I've never been able to do that until I just tried to.
Wow. Could tell.
So physical therapy is definitely the best option for me right now. To reiterate, as you can see, I can barely lift my knee because of the pain and the swelling, and for some reason I just don't have strength in it. But we're just hoping for the best. We're gonna do physical therapy, we're gonna work hard at it, and we really want this knee to bend. That way I can start driving again, I can start doing things on my own, and I can get around more, because right now I'm extremely limited.
When you
Can't
get
drive.
around
I
more,
depend
that's
on
gonna
other
be
people
good
to kind of
too.
get me around to doctor's appointment and back. So, and again, I'm thankful for everybody who has been here in reality to, take me around, get me where I need to be, but also make sure I get out and have a good time. Like, I've been to the arcade a couple times, I've been to putt-putt a couple times, so the people who go the extra mile to make sure I get out the house and whatnot, so I've been good in that regard. Yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, I've just been trying to keep my spirits high, trying to stay positive, and just have a good time through this.
Wow, that's motivation right there, trying to stay positive. Wow.
I know I said on Instagram that in the midst of all of this, I was going to try to answer a few questions, and this computer just came on, which is why my face just got bright. And I wasn't sure if I answered them in the last video or if you guys understood 100% everything that I was going through in the last video, but I'm going to try to clear everything up now so you guys very well understand. And I know there were a lot of comments in the last video of people trying to pretty much like speculate or necessarily assume what could be the issue or where it may have came from. But to this day, July,
They still don't know.
July 26th, we still do not know where it came from. So I know that was like the number one question that I was getting. Where did it come from? And to this day, guys, we still don't know. Another question was, do you know the name of the specific survey or surgery? I guess he said survey. You know the name of the specific surgery you had done on your knee? I don't necessarily know how to. Can you take your tennis ball somewhere else? I'm trying to find the exact name of it. I don't know the exact name of it. If I find it, I'll just throw it here on the screen so you guys will know the exact surgery that I had to undergo for my knee. It was painful when I woke up out of the anesthesia. That was another question. Was I put to sleep for the surgery? And yeah, I was completely knocked out. It wasn't extremely painful when I woke up, but it was painful for sure. Somebody asked did I lose weight while in the hospital, and this was something that I'm not sure if I talked about in the last video, but I for sure lost at least between 8 to 10 pounds while I was in the hospital, because again, they put me on a liquid diet, but I still wasn't eating because I had really bad nausea, and anything I ate just came back up. So I did lose between 8 to 10 pounds. I slimmed down quite a bit. Thankfully, I've regained most of the weight now, and I'm back on the track of eating 3 healthy meals a day.
Alright, that's good. Because at first, in Ken's last video, he said he really couldn't eat a lot, but now he's eating good, so that's good.
Lost weight, and it was not fun, and yeah, that wasn't a good experience. Somebody asked, how do I manage to keep going? How do I manage to keep going minus this setback, or in spite of this setback? Again, I'm not gonna sit here in front like this shit was just easy to get through. I definitely cried. I definitely was broken down because I couldn't understand all of the information that was being tossed at me between 2 different surgeries, the infection, me not eating. Everything was a lot to take in, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was just, crystal through this entire debacle, because there was a period when I just kind of disappeared off social media while I was in the hospital because I was dealing with so much that I didn't know how to process process it in real time. So it took me a minute to be able to come back to social media and just kind of explain to everybody what was going on and et cetera, et cetera. So as of right now, I've kind of looked at the positives over the negatives and just trying to focus on that. I mean, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So this was to get me to sit down for some reason. It's just to kind of be able to sit back and look around. I feel like this was something that to teach me that, hey, you know, you do have people around you that care about you that you should be more aware of. So that is a small lesson that I've learned throughout this entire situation, that, you know, I have to be more appreciative and more intentional with the people around me that I care about. Somebody asked, you love to play sports, how will this affect you? And honestly, I'm not really sure, because there's a very small chance that I will never get back to the athletic ability that I was used to. But again, there's a good chance that I can 100% fully recover, get my full range of motion back, and be right back, you know what I'm saying, to inner athlete. You know what I'm saying? I got the headband down here, but there's a good chance that I can get back to being who I once was. But again, there's always going to be that small chance that things just don't go my way. So, I mean, we'll see. I'm very optimistic that my knee will completely and 100% heal. And
Ken's still staying positive out of this, which is good.
That's what we're going to wish into existence. Somebody asked, where do you see your future going? And honestly, with this entire situation, I definitely see my future going in the direction of helping people, because, you know, being surrounded by people helping me, caring for me, and, you know, constantly checking to make sure I'm okay, it only made me want to do more for the people around me, but also people outside of me, because, you know, I'm a giver at heart, so I definitely want to be put in a position, or put others in a position to just kind of achieve what they may want to achieve. So I think my future is going in the direction of helping people. I don't know if that's going to be through a podcast, through YouTube, through Instagram. I'm not really sure yet. Something is going to be shown to me that's going to put me in the direction that I just know I'm supposed to go. All right, here's another question. Somebody asked, how long will I have the IV? So I am scheduled to get the IV taken out August 9th, I believe. August 9th, I'm scheduled to get the IV taken out. I'll be completely done with that. August 8th, I have another appointment where they're going to check the heart infection. Yeah, those are two major appointments. And again, we're hoping for the best. But again, I'm literally just sitting back, you know, taking care of my body, doing the best I can on my end to try to make sure everything is good in the long run. Like no drinking, no hookah, no smoking, no nothing. You know, trying to eat good, drinking water, doing all of these things to make sure that my health is as good as it can possibly be, that is in my control, so that when it comes to those appointments in the future, I have a better chance, you know what I'm saying, not having the heart infection, or my knee has a better chance of recovering because I'm healthier now, and things like that. But yeah, I mean, that pretty much wraps it up. It's like a little small update so you guys can understand where I am and what's happening in this very exact moment. But one thing I want you guys to know is that I am in good spirits. I've been a lot better as of recently. Yeah, and I'm just on the up and up, man. We just hoping for the best. Family's hoping for the best. And shout out to everybody who watched the last video, who commented on the last video.
That's good. Ken has good people to help him get him through this too, which is good. That
generated so much on the last video. Yeah, I also seen a lot of comments of people who have went through something similar. Prayers out to you guys. I know a lot of you guys shared some stories that were pretty rough. It makes me realize and grateful for sure that my situation wasn't as bad as it could have been. So I'm grateful for that, and I'm also grateful for you guys sharing your story with me, because, you know, opened my eyes to, you know, I may be in a situation that I'm not comfortable with, and, you know, that has me sad, or I feel like it's the worst thing ever, but it also lets me know that, you know, there's a lot of things that could have happened that didn't happen. Again, that pretty much wraps everything up. Shout out to every single person who shows up, watch these videos. Again, they're just update videos. We're hoping sometime soon to be able to transition to more upbeat, fun videos where I'm able to get around more. Oh, the camera went dead. But I mean, right now I'm a little limited, but we still gonna try to make it happen. I kind of want to push out more videos and whatnot. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody who keeps pulling up. I know you guys want these updates, so I'm just providing you guys an insight on to what I'm dealing with, but just so you guys can see, because I know so many people ask, how am I feeling? Right now I'm feeling very, very good, and I'm very, very positive that come August, especially with my birthday coming up, which is August 12th, shout out to the Leos, I'm trying to stay positive so that everything in August goes exactly the way I hope it goes. So yeah, with that being said, I love you guys, Ken Folk, and we'll catch you in the next video, whatever that may be. Guess what we'll see. You wanna come say bye? No? I'm ready.
This is it for this reaction video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Whatever videos you guys would like me to react to, leave it in the comment section and I will react to it. Please subscribe. I'm glad Ken is doing better and that Ken is getting through this, but Ken has 2 major appointments in August. Let's pray that his appointments will be good, but Ken is doing good. Ken is going to get through this. Again, follow me on my social medias below in the comment section below and stay tuned for my next reaction video. Thank you.